Hey everyone! Last year I really started getting into reading more science fiction, and my favorite novel so far that I've read is Rendezvous with Rama, written by Arthur C. Clarke, and so I decided to write a review about it. I always find it interesting to see how classic science fiction novels stand up against the test of time. Basically because of ever-changing technology and culture. And in my opinion, this novel, which was published in 1973, does really well to withstand this test of time, even though there are a few eyebrow-raising moments. So what is this book about? In this novel, humanity discovers a strange object entering our solar system, and its trajectory indicates that it will travel through our system and then leave again within a few weeks. At first they think it's a big asteroid and they name it Rama. And so they decide to send a ship there to investigate. And when they get closer, they actually realize that the object is not natural and it's probably made by some kind of intelligence, which leads to alien intelligence. And so this is a classic science fiction novel about first contact, but it's done a bit differently. The focus is more on the exploration and the sense of wonder about something so different and weird and strange, about something so unknowable. It has these feelings of mysteries, that there is so much more going on in the universe than we are aware of. All of this is done in a rather short book in about 200 pages, and it uses every one of them right. So the first contact is not really with aliens, but with their creation. And so we follow this crew of this spaceship who is investigating this apparently dead and deserted alien creation. And so they are asking the familiar questions. Who made it? Where does it come from? Why is it here? And where is it going? Well, yeah, it's very much a plot-driven story. Very different than the more modern approach, which is much more character-driven. The barely sketched out characters they're just as vehicles to tell the story, which leads to the exploration of the object Rama, which is actually the true protagonist of the story. And so the point is Rama and the exploration of it, and not the humans. There are no character arcs, no romantic subplots, no conventional mysteries, no monsters, no battles, no antagonists, no important knowledge exchange, nothing really that you would associate with a first contact story. It's just a journey about trying to understand an alien object. Which makes me come to the strongest point of this novel, the atmosphere. Which happens as the crew is trying to understand this object. And they ask a lot of questions. And because of their lack of knowledge, they also make a lot of mistakes. And each reveal actually leads to more mysteries. And not every question does get an answer. And so apparently there are also sequels written to this book, who are co-written by another author, but they are more in the traditional space opera style. Very different from this book, but I was just fine with sticking to this book as a standalone and not getting all questions answered, as I think was the intention as Clarke wrote this one. probably better to let it stand on its own. So thank you for watching this review, and let me know if you've read it as well. And yeah, until next time.